Alright, we should be live now. This is our next installment of Lost Levels. This is our 8th LEGO Marvel Superhero stream, and we're kind of getting close to the end of the game with this one. I doubt it'll be done in this stream, but we are definitely approaching the end, which is pretty crazy to think about. You know, this is one of the ones that we started all the way back in March, and all the way here now, almost in December. We're looking to finish it. It'd be cool if we could finish it by the end of the year. That'd be pretty cool, because I'm pretty sure I'll stream this game at least one more time before the end of the year. Yeah, if I'm doing my math right, at least one more. So let me go ahead and throw up my other monitor, get the stream link posted, letting everybody know that we are in fact live. I see Dalton in the chat. I see Darren in the chat. I hope you are all doing well today. Yeah, for some reason YouTube is doing that weird thing again where it's showing the @ on your guys' name, so it's showing me the tag names. I don't know why it switches back and forth like that, or like what really triggers it, so could not tell you. Let's go ahead and get this posted and we will be off and going. So yeah, with what we've done in LEGO Marvel so far, you know, we've got all the side missions done. We've gotten, I think, most of the characters unlocked. Whenever we get further into the game, we'll be able to see how many are left. I think there may just be only a small handful left. But today might be the stream where we go back into a lot of those story missions, kind of, you know, Quantum Realm endgame style, if you will, to just pop in there, you know, like do the last little bit of stuff that we need, which is mainly the mini kits and the Stan Lee missions, or the Stan Lee Imperils, and then that'll probably take up a good chunk of the stream, but I think it'll still be pretty fun. We'll get whatever gold bricks I feel like getting as that's going on. Brain hurts? Wasn't something I did. Unless your brain just hurts already from listening to me ramble for a minute. Let's go ahead and continue to post here. Yeah, today was kind of a long day for me too, so I feel the brain pain. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme. Or maybe I did. Oh, those... yeah. Not believing that. Oh, I didn't mean to post that twice. Yeah, I am not believing those until somebody from Marvel comes out and says it, or until Foggy comes out and says, hey, yeah, these are real, then no. Where am I at here? Where am I at? There I am. And to figure out where I was in the servers, I'm in so many friggin' servers, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it is a little bit sad. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm to the point where, like, I can pretty quickly recognize patterns whenever AI is used. So that's kind of just, you know, the things that go off in my brain whenever I see that. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it's not working with that one, but oh well. Right, going into Chainsaw's server now. So you guys that are in all of our mutual servers are probably going to get this notification a few times. And now we're going to Darren's server. Darren, hope you don't mind. Now we're going into the Party Nation server. Now into Eric's. salves. And council is last. Alright, let's get going. Let's get going. How far are we into the game? Let me see. 70, almost 80%. So, yeah, pretty close. We're getting there. Yeah, I mean, who's to say whether it's real or not? I mean, you know, I miss those days too, but, you know, I'm also... I mean, I'm definitely really intrigued and interested to see what we have coming with these upcoming films, and we're only a year away from the first one, so okay. Sorry, this thing is going off next to me, and it's annoying. Alright, I was hooking up my AirPods and the charger kept going off. Alright, turn on all the stud multipliers. Leave the gold brick detector off for now, and yeah, that'll be good. Who's this? That's Heimdall. It's still going off? Are you kidding me? Shut up. And who else do we want to go with? You know what? We'll bring out one character that we know is in Avengers Doomsday, and I pray to God is wearing this costume. It's in like a real film. Well, unfortunately, everybody, you know, everybody that doesn't have a life on the internet is just trying to make people believe certain things and spin false narratives. Unfortunately, that is where the internet has gotten to. I'm not going to say progressed, because it's the exact opposite of a progression. Alright, cool. I just wanted to get above that 3 billion mark. So yeah, that's Heimdall. That is Silver Surfer. That's Stan Lee. And yeah, I know who that is. But everybody else, yeah, looks to be unlocked. Let's bring up the map again. So we have 37 Stan Lees, and I think all the Stan Lees that are left are in the levels. Like, are in the story levels. So we can go ahead and clear out the rest of these, and then we can go do that. I do know, you know what, we'll switch to another character that's in Doomsday, because I know I need them for a gold brick. It's right down there. Is it actually right down there? Yeah, it is. Right. Go on, Beast. Yeah, studs are really not a worry anymore. So yeah, let's go over here. Now this one, it seems to be simple, but the game kind of works against you in this one, because, you know, lays itself, or it presents itself as something where it's just, hey, follow this trail of studs and then it'll lead you to the gold brick. And in theory, that is supposed to be what happens, but you'll see in a moment that it doesn't exactly do that, but pretty sure I still remember how to do this. So I do know we need a claw character for this. Also a character with senses. Luckily Beast fits both of those categories. And that person should be deprived of their license. This thing just be quiet, please. Maybe? Alright, it keeps going off over there, it keeps dinging, and I'm trying to see if I can stop that. So what happens is this trail will start, and it's leading you over here. So it looks to be normal at first. Then you want to go jump over here and activate the next thing, and then what it does in theory is lead you over into this area, but you actually want to go a little bit further than where it leads you, all the way over here. Now this is where it really throws you off, because the way that the camera works here and the way that these studs spawn makes you think that you're supposed to go out here into the street. In fact, you're supposed to do the opposite of that and go over here toward this tree. Now you want to follow these studs back this way.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
And we're looking for a yellow dumpster, I believe.
Not cool.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
I believe it's... I believe it's in a yellow dumpster. Did I get the yellow dumpster part wrong? Nope, nope, there it is. Alright, so we've got that one taken care of now. We will take to the skies as strange yet again. Okay, this thing's pissing me off. Can you shut up, please? Like, please, just shut up and stop dinging. Good? Thank you. This thing can go piss off. I'll deal with that later. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Here we hear the end credits of Endgame. Yeah, I do remember people trying to spin that theory, and then people were spinning the theory out there that, oh, is the Doctor Doom mask that we see in Doomsday going to be made out of the same material as the Mark I Iron Man armor? It's like, guys, just, you're going to make yourself sick if you keep trying with these theories. Really. Like, stop it. Get some help. scared me a little. See, here's the thing, though. Like, do I think Doomsday is going to be a billion-dollar movie? Yeah. Even if it hits that billion, it could still lose money, which is the scary thing.
Check out the plastic surgery. We should go check out that circus that's in town.
Try this. Oh, sorry, I just gotta respond to something. Damn it. So, with how expensive the movie is, this is going to be one of the most expensive movies ever made, and with with a production budget in the 500 millions, needs to make at least 1.5 billion to be profitable. So, it's not. How do I explain this? It's like Robert Downey Jr., for example, is being paid 85 million. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things you got to factor in. They do all the share announcement to show everybody that's coming back. A lot of those people are, pretty big movie stars. So there's that too. And when you look at something like, it's not the size of a typical Marvel movie, for one thing. It's definitely not. Like, with an Avengers movie, your cast is going to cost a lot more. For you Arrowverse guys out there, think of it how they would, like how the actors would be paid a lot more for crossovers versus regular episodes. Kind of the same thing here. But because of how expensive it is, like, whenever you're spending things like 300 million, 400 million on things like the Marvels or Captain America Brave New World, and you see what those turn out and how they bombed because they were, swinging for the fences and they didn't hit. Even if this one makes the billion, it could still lose a little bit of money. I'm not saying that it's going to flop or anything, but there's still a little bit of that danger there. Let me see. Do I remember this mission?
That treacherous Loki froze anyone who crossed his path during his rampage through the city. Follow this sorry trail of frozen innocents and release them from captivity.
Hey there, Jeffrey. How's it going? Yeah, you're talking in the range of like 500, 600 million just to make the movie. Just to make the movie. That's not even getting into things like marketing or any deal like that. Okay, let me throw torch out for this one. I mean, because if, this film doesn't hit, like, what's an example? Like, look at a film like Rise of Skywalker. That, Like, it was one of the more expensive movies that they made. Ones with like Force Awakens. You know, like normally $1 billion like that is like, you know, really high bar to hit. You're like, oh man, your movie made $1 billion? That's incredible. With this one, it's got to get over that to just hit the mark. I mean, granted, these movies at least do have the benefit of, you know, not being shot back to back like Infinity War and Endgame were, so they do have that going for them. Yeah, sorry if I'm not phrasing it the best way. I'm also trying to play while doing this. Looking for the frozen people. Is the next one on... Oh, is it here? Oh, yep. There they are. So what was that? 2 of 4? I swear one of them is like on a sign or something. For some reason I remember that. Oh, nice, Jeffrey. What's the game? Come visit Wakanda. Oh, there's number 3. And look, there's an Iron Man 3 inspired poster right there. Speaking of number 3. That's ripped right out of Iron Man 3. Okay, so there's only one more that we gotta find. Fantasy 9? Nice. Where is this thing? Come on. That's not a person, is it? That's just ice. So behind here. I'll look at that once I find this person, sorry. I've done this before. I Can't be that out of the way, can they? I don't know if they all spawn in one at a time, or if they only spawn in one after the other once I complete them. Because number 3 was over there. Is one of them like down on the road?
Check out that circus that's in town.
Okay. Oh, wait, I see something. I see something. Is this it? No, it's not it. That's just a thing. Oh, wait, no, that is the thing. Okay, good.
Good.
Good,
That
good.
appears to be all of them. That'll show Loki it is not cool to... Wait, did I already say that one?
Alright, I think Shatari Chariot. That's a mouthful. Heimdall's icon should pop up now, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, let me read that. Do you think comic book adaptation should be more comic book accurate or not? Personal opinions, it depends on what the film is they're adapting. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, because sometimes the comics that someone is adapting from can kind of suck, and the adaptations often become the definitive version of that character for a lot of people. Alright, let's go back to Strange. What's Heimdall doing at a pizza joint?
I came to visit a friend from Asgard. I'm sure he said to meet him at this tailor shop, but it's possible he's waiting at another similar venue. Would you mind finding him and escorting him here?
Damn it. Sorry, 1 second. Finally, that thing's gonna shut up now. That thing was getting on my nerves. Hey Cameron, what's up? I guess Heimdall is kind of hungry. Let's fly at supersonic speeds over here. I can't open this, can I? No, I cannot. Alright. Bring out one X-Men for another X-Men, and let's blow that door. That wasn't even where I was supposed to go, was I? No, I don't think it was. The guy, is he like up here on this building? How tall is this building? Jeez. Oh wait, no, it can't be that, because it's pointing down. Oh, there he is. Alright, follow me, buddy. Oh, is that the guy with the hat we were helping, like, all that time ago? Oh. Everything coming full circle. Just imagine you look down at the street and see this. Actually, for New York, that's probably pretty common. Where are you going? I got really concerned for a second. Alright, this guy at least seems a little bit better at keeping up than your average Joe.
It's pretty small.
Alright, let's run back this way now.
Cheesy outfit.
Hey, my outfit's pretty awesome. I don't know who you're calling a cheesy outfit.
Yeah.
That's it, Tara. Cheer me on.
Oh, look what the kids are wearing these days.
At least I think that was Tara. And I know she's got multiple voice clips in this game.
Gee whiz.
Alright, and here we are.
Boy, I'm glad our world didn't get eaten. There you are, my friend. I barely recognized you with your fashionable new clothes. Let us sit and drink this coffee I've heard so much about.
Oh, Lord. Alright. This is annoying. To lose, but not yeah, that gets on my nerves whenever games do that. Sometimes I don't hate it, but I prefer it if they just didn't do that. I heard about it, Cameron, yeah. I'm curious to see what that's all about. Do I go ahead and do that, that thing? I think now might go ahead. Yeah, I think now might be the time where I just go ahead and do it. So, I was kind of leaving this till close to the end, but I'll go ahead and knock this out, just so we can go ahead and get it over with. Yeah, for you guys that played Lego Batman 2, what this is will become pretty familiar. So, you are placed into this Lego city, and you have Doctor Doom and Galactus, and you see we have 0 studs right now. We can't activate any of our stud multipliers, because in here they don't work. And you see that million underneath the counter. You essentially have to wreck everything you can and get up to 1 million. And once you do, that's how you get out. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. Pretty sure I remember the puzzles for in here. So let's get the easy money first. Just wreck all of this stuff before we actually have to start using character abilities. Yeah, and the LEGO Star Wars games have levels like this as well. And LEGO Batman 2 has one of these. I don't think the third one did. I don't think LEGO Batman 3 had one. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong, I never really liked levels like this. It was a good idea, but the end result, unfortunately, resulted in something that was a little tedious. Hey, you know what, if I'm going for the full 100%, gotta do it. Oh, that whole Ambassador Joker plotline that you were talking about? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, sometimes I'm fine with adaptations taking liberties. And then, see, my thing is, like, if you either, like, announce beforehand that you're adapting a story, or title the movie the adaptation of a story, there are some things that I would like to see preserved. Like whenever they did Civil War in the MCU, did I expect it to be, you know, one-to-one like Civil War in the comics? No. I knew it couldn't be. And, you know, when they did something like Secret Invasion, did I expect it to be one-to-one from, like, what the comics did? No. But I expected it to be better than whatever the hell that was. Alright, so we are in the 100,000s now. Star Wars Holiday Special. Spare yourself, Cameron. I would spare yourself. It is rather terrible. Yeah, it makes sense that the stud multipliers wouldn't work in here because you would be out of this level in less than a minute if you had all the multipliers. Civil War 2. I don't know. I wouldn't be too upset if they didn't, but I guess we'll see. Alright, we're getting close to the 200,000 range now. Let's get these blue studs. Build this switch to open the floor right there. This, I'm pretty sure you just have to build the tower on top of this base. Pretty sure that's all you have to do for that part. Whoa. going on here? Oh. Not too sure what happened there. Not sure what that was. Not 100% sure what you do with that, so I'll come back to that later. Yeah, we use Galactus for most of this, really only switching to Doom when there's a electricity-based puzzle or a smart person-based puzzle. Because I guess Galactus is not what you would call tech-savvy. Closing in on 300,000.
You should be able to move certain objects with your
I
powers.
know, Coulson. Gotten this far in the game, I think I can figure that part out. Oh, nice. Didn't realize we were going to be getting all those blue studs. And speaking of blue studs, I saw more in here. Yeah, see, you know, why didn't they go, you know, the whole route of it? Just saying, if they would have rent the whole route for, like, Thanos wanting to, you know, please death by getting the stones. If death looked like that, I would have understood. This doesn't take too long. And Doom's probably going to be accidentally destroyed in this multiple times. Galactus is just letting a special beam cannon out on this place. Wait, wrong franchise. That's something that'd be cool to see, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. How about a Lego Dragon Ball game? I don't know how you would pull that off, but it'd be cool to see. Would it ever happen? Probably not, but it'd be cool to think about. How about no? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fun whenever I eventually get to the Xenoverse games on this channel. That's gonna be fun to stream. Again, kind of like Kingdom Hearts, waiting a bit for that one. Just because that's one of those games that you really got to be in the right mindset for, IMO. So, that's why I'm waiting a little bit. Alright, we are closing in on 400,000. for interest? Oh, with Lego Dragon Ball? Yeah, sorry. Milestone characters from mainstream continuity. Through, I think they should be able to use milestone characters. Probably shouldn't take a lot of persuasion. Yeah, Xenoverse, and especially Xenoverse 2. It's gonna take some time. Oh! Okay, and alright, see what that's supposed to do. Yeah, they are great fun, but like I said, you really gotta be in the right mindset. Alright, getting close to the halfway mark, guys. Yeah, it is crazy that Xenoverse 2 turns 10 years old next year, and they're still making content for it. Yeah, you said Death shows up as the Keeper of the Stone. Makes sense. Doesn't look usable right now. Alright, now we're at 500,000, so we're halfway there. Oh! Living on a prayer. Wait, was that Doom? Yeah, that was Doom. That was totally Doom. My bad. There we go, now the panel's usable. This is how you get a good chunk of it then. Wait, is that going to cross us to 6? No, I doubt it. Oh, it did! It just got us over it. Wow. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, there's like a whole interior part in here. I honestly forgot about this part completely. Yeah, I think we might get through this at a good speed. Now we're at 650. Nice! Look at all that money. Oh god, that's a cursed number if I've ever seen it. Alright. I don't know how many of these puzzles I actually have to do. Whether I have to do all of them, or just if it gives me a little bit of free reign on how I want to approach this. Nice to see it got some more Red Skull attention. Okay, yeah, I need to get Doom up here. Right, over 700 though, so that's good. We're getting close. Man, this thing's difficult to drive. This thing is a pain to drive, wow. Alright, over the 800. Sweet. We're getting there. Alright, 175,000 left. Oh, nice. Traveler's Tales logo. Yeah, well, we don't have any web-slinging characters. So we can't do that. Let's destroy all these things. Can that get us over 900? Probably not. Alright, 876. You have to destroy this thing? I guess you did. Okay, well, we're getting really close, actually. Yeah, we're getting really, really close. Come on, give me that million. Alright, we are so close. Oh my god. That's all she wrote. The brick apple. Nice. So we got Captain America Classic because of that. And we got Union Jack. And as if I really need money at this point. I forget, does that area have like a bonus objective? I cannot remember. Either way, let me go ahead and unlock Captain America Classic as well as Union Jack. Let me see if that area does have any sort of bonus objective tied to it. I don't think so. Is that Silver Surfer down there? I actually don't know. Oh, let me turn the multipliers back on. Let's see if this is Silver Surfer. Because it might be. It is! Okay.
They say every cloud has a silver lining, and in this case, I believe my time feeding Galactus has opened my eyes.
I had a feeling that was going to be the answer.
I would like to partake in some Italian food if you know
What?
a good place.
Italian food? Alright, where's Johnny when you need him? What a dangerous trio this would be. Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, and Silver Surfer. Shit. That would be dangerous. Oh boy. Yeah, you guys literally stand no chance. Hold on. Stop following me. Oh, sorry, Norrin. Okay, good. Thankfully, thank God he respawned right there. You coming?
Watch it, buddy.
Alright, just follow me this way.
Not cool.
You're not cool. Oh. Oh yeah, that next Avengers movie was great. That was a really cool concept too. You know, like the Iron Avengers were like the next Guardians until the kids of the Avengers were ready. Yeah, that was a fun movie. Liked it a lot.
Look, Timmy.
Also, the animated Doctor Strange movie that came out around that time is fantastic as well.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Hi there.
Is it a plane? Gee whiz.
Yeah, the Ultimate Avengers movies were also really good. The Ultimate Avengers ones, Invincible Iron Man, Hulk versus Thor slash Wolverine. Good times.
Gee, that show on Broadway last night.
Man, this better be some good Italian food if we're having to go this far. Oh, that was not my fault. Hear the sound these guys are making? Almost sound like the Gorons in Legend of Zelda.
Gee whiz.
Oh, there are so many games that I want to let's play next year for its for their 20th anniversaries or other milestone anniversaries.
Hi there.
Norn, are you actually gonna help me here?
Watch it, buddy. Oh, watch it, buddy.
The smell. This is perfect. I believe this will satisfy my hunger more than adequately. I hope they have cheesy garlic bread.
Hey, cheesy garlic bread. That's the stuff right there, let me tell you.
Hi there.
Dragon Ball comment. No, Dragon Ball Forever. Yeah, probably. Alright, now Silver Surfer should be around here. There he is. So now we're just flying all the way across the city. What's this vehicle, actually? Oh. What? Why do I not remember this one? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, I don't exactly know how that worked. But, alright, I'll take it. Alright, let's go and unlock some of those vehicles. Let's just see what other vehicles we unlocked. Go ahead and get them. Shield staff car, Deadpool's scooter, nice. Police truck, Punisher's car, awesome. Pizza van, Wolverine's motorcycle, there it is. Spider trike, and Captain America's bike. And that is all of the vehicles unlocked. Awesome.
Hey, here comes a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Winter Soldier's a fantastic film. They actually kind of included two characters from that film in this in the DLC pack for this game, because here you have the Winter Soldier himself, and you also have the Falcon. And in the next Lego Marvel game that came after this, you actually have Sam Wilson's Captain America. So, pretty cool stuff.
Superheroes in New York?
Alright. So yeah, that's all the vehicles. There's 39 vehicles, or 39 gold bricks left to get. And 13 of them are Stanley.
It seems I am growing increasingly careless with my board. Another piece of it broke off and was stolen before I could reattach it. May I burden you once more to return it to me?
Yeah, I'm putting together a long-form video for the end of the year where I rank every MCU project that we've gotten so far. Hope you guys enjoy that when it does release. And there will definitely be some hot takes in there that I imagine will get people talking. You back off. I'm sorry, I love the way this guy is glitching right now. Oh, no, 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 get back here. Get back here. Where do you think you're going? Actually, you know what? No, I know who to have go after this guy. Blade doesn't have his guns in this game, does he? Oh, no, those things are in my way. There we go. Where's he going? Man, this guy is durable. I gotta give him credit. Okay, oh, Gambit is just blowing stuff up everywhere. There we go. The name is Gambit. Remember it. I didn't say I could do the accent good.
It's leaving these trails of money around.
Oh, and another thing that I'm looking at doing for the end of the year too is my 2026 comic book, movie and TV show projects ranked by anticipation. If you guys would be interested in seeing that too.
Thank you. After all this trouble, I'm considering upgrading to a more robust vehicle. How does the silver monster truck driver sound?
It doesn't exactly have the same ring to it. But we now have Silver Surfer. Yeah, he costs 1 million studs, by the way. 2 of them! And for some reason his board makes like a buzzing sound whenever you're flying on it. Nice, Dalton. That definitely gets you points in my book. Speaking of strange. Alright, so is that every character unlocked aside from Stan Lee? I believe so. go grab that vehicle. Yeah, when I originally heard that Scott Derrickson wasn't coming back to do that second film, I was a little put off. But when I found out Sam Raimi was coming to take it over, I could not be more excited. And I really hope that he comes back for the third movie. Like, I really, really hope that happens. Just use Rhino. Spider Copter, that's appropriate. You know what, I'll do Doctor Strange and, Silver Surfer's cool and all, don't get me wrong, but I'll go Symbiote Spider-Man. Is that every vehicle? I think that's every vehicle. And, wait, it says we've gotten all of those question mark things. So why is it still showing one more over here? Alright, we'll go ahead and go solve that mystery. Let's see what this is. Hello.
My kid went to play in the sand pit, but the sand pit started playing back. And playing rough at that. Someone's got to take that sand down a peg before someone else's kids get sand blasted.
Oh, who better to take on sand-related stuff than black-suited Spider-Man? Oh, it's as if it was fate. It's almost as if I knew that was coming. Yeah, I always have loved the Sandman. He was always one of my favorite Spider-Man villains.
Did you show that sand pit who's boss? Nice work. Now I know who to call if the jungle gym gets an attitude.
Alright. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the rest of these races over here are DLC races. I'll just check on this one really quickly, because I can't remember if that one is or not. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping that they do something with Nightmare for the third film, because, you know, going to the dark dimension and all. Shoot, like, even if the movie's called, you know, Doctor Strange in the Dark Dimension or something, because they did bring in Clea at the end of the second movie, who was from the Dark Dimension, so. Now I want to go back and reread that Triumph and Torment graphic novel. That's such a good story. Yeah, Doctor Strange, Triumph and Torment, fantastic read. Okay, that is a DLC race, so we're gonna go ahead and say no to that one. Alright, let's go ahead and go up to the chopper. Get to the chopper. because that way we can go purchase the rest of the air vehicles. Oh, Spider-Man just fell right on his face right there. Alright, so we have the Quinjet, now we have the Shatari Chariot, Pumpkin Chopper, Mandarin's Helicopter, the News Helicopter, Police Helicopter, RAF Helicopter, Spider-Copter, and that's all of the air vehicles. So we have Deadpool's Helicopter, the Fantastic Car, the Shield Jet Fighter, the Shield Minicarrier, the X-Jet, the Doom Jet, the Stark Jet, and that cursed Sky Cycle that I absolutely despise. Alright, so now that we've done a majority of that, there is one thing I want to test out quickly. Before we, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Man, before we go into the rest of the missions to get the rest of those Stan Lee imperils, I want to check something out. Can I get the, Brick Apple mission from here, or whatever it's called? I guess not. Because I was wondering what that web-swinging icon was in whenever we were in that mission, but you obviously don't get a web-swinging character in there, so I wonder why that's there. Alright. We'll go ahead and throw Strange in there. So we have Strange, Galactus, Hulkbuster, Sabretooth, and another character that I didn't see. I don't know, Tony. Am I that same person?
The top 5 floors of the Baxter Building are home to the Fantastic Four. Up-to-date plans are unavailable, as Reed Richards is continuously reconfiguring the layout.
Oh, I can't skip this, can I?
Destroy them, my Octobots!
Alright, there is no, well actually I guess, having the Stan Lee imperil thing would count as a gold brick detector. My day's been good, Tony. Hope yours has been good. Been a little busy, but it's been good.
Hey,
Alright, now I need Magneto for this.
That metal could be manipulated magnetically. Wow, mouthful.
Can Strange... okay, he can do that. I wasn't sure. I had a feeling he could, but wasn't sure. Alright, let's go up to Iceman.
That ice beam of yours. How about using that?
I already used it, Coulson. Come on, get up to my level. Get with the times. I'll use Goblin for these. Yeah, I definitely blew myself up right there. Use Nova for the electricity. Hey, it's Herbie! I mean, it depends. There was a time that I felt that way, but, I guess you just have to find your own reasons to make them exciting, because, you know, for for a number of time, the reasons are kind of given to you, and you just gonna have to find them on your own. What the hell is this thing? Okay, I guess that's just one of the random custom
Alter your shape into
characters.
something useful here.
Yeah. Took them a decade for 5 seasons of TV. A little crazy.
I'll be taking my leave now. Goodbye, substandard heroes.
Alright, I should just be able to fly right up there. No? Well, hold on, let me try something. Alright, able to just slide right across there. Okay, we'll get Beast out. Does this not work? Oh, that's right, you had to, yeah. I remember now, I remember. Alright, now, should be able to go there with Beast. I could use the characters that it gives you in the story, but it wouldn't really be free play if I just really stuck to that, now would it? Alright, let me see what the comments are saying. Hey, there's that! Hey, you know what? Start with the little stuff. Nice. As far as I know, Eric is streaming Thursday night, yeah. Because those of us that have engagements will likely be done by then. Okay, let me switch out of that thing, because that's honestly freaking me out. Oh, look, I got the beam deflecting right off my back. That guy was in the way, I had to get rid of him. Right, now we should be clear. Evening. Yeah, I'm going to my hometown to see my folks, and I'm actually helping with both Thanksgiving breakfast and dinner, I believe, because my folks do both. Man, I really wish the Hulkbuster could fly. I got a message this morning saying that essentially requesting a certain dish, and I said, if you provide the ingredients, then when I get into town, I will be glad to. Was my response. Iceman now. It's something to do with this, isn't it? Yeah, I'm getting annoyed like every other day here. I'm like, this person is in talks to buy Warner Brothers. I was like, how about nobody just do it? 'Cause this is the first good year they've had in a while. So honestly, like, I wouldn't sell yet, personally, if it were me. I wouldn't just yet, but what do I know? All I do is cover stuff. Let's go ahead and connect this. Is this how I can get to that car up there? I really wish this thing could do more than hover. Oh, okay. Let's get Venom out for this. Okay. Not really what I wanted to do there. Out how to get to that, or to get to the point where I'm able to levitate that car, because I don't exactly know why I can at the moment, but it'll come back to me. Oh, wait a minute, and I think it just did. No? Thought it would have had something to do with these.
Dr. Octopus is getting away! You'll need to glide across that gap to catch up with him.
It's been fun. Oh yeah, I bet. It's because you just have people that, you know, they're just people that want to see James Gunn fail because he's not Zack Snyder. And that's the reality that we live in. But even then, what I find hilarious is that the people that are in that mindset, the ones that I just named, you'd be surprised how many of them have either A, not seen Zack's cut of Justice League, or B are surprisingly disinterested in anything related to Zack Snyder that is not connected to DC. You'd be surprised how many quote-unquote Snyder fans are really not even fans of his, but rather obsessed with one part of his filmography. This might be
Stars and Garters.
Power Cosmic. Alright, so let's bring out Silver Surfer. Let's grab this. Now, what is up with this car? Like, I'm really trying to figure it out. Yeah, a lot of people do unfortunately jump on the "it's fun to hate the new thing" bandwagon, and it's pretty pathetic. Hey, Ock. Uh-oh. I'm never gonna pretend that I'm, like one way for gun stuff and one way for Snyder stuff. Things I liked about, there are things I liked from both filmmakers' work. There's things I've disliked from both filmmakers' work. Let's have Gambit blow this thing up. Actually, it's a good thing that we had Venom out right here, because this is actually something that he can use. No, I didn't want you to go in there, Strange. Wait, actually, how did you get in there? Wait, hold on. Can Doctor Strange seriously go through the Venom portals? I never... Or was that just a weird glitch that happened? Wow. Okay, I never knew this. I never knew that Strange could go into the Venom tunnels. Because why would he be able to? Man, he is just that much of a badass, I guess. Wow, I legitimately never knew that.
You'll be following me across here, heroes.
These Guardians from some of the recent PC stuff. Safety. yeah, you would have people that made those complaints, unfortunately. Shoot, I know people that, you know, even though they were really big, you know, advocates of the whole, you know, restore the Snyder cut and restore the Snyderverse movement, a lot of the people that were part of that movement have not actually seen his cut of Justice League, so it's pretty funny. Okay, Venom, can you get out of there, please? I don't get anything for getting rid of this fire, do I? Hello? Alright, I don't know why the rockets were not working. Alright, doesn't appear to be anything around here. I'm still so curious what's up with the car. Like, way back there at the start. Gold Brit detector on, minikit detector on. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Live action Eddie Brock. Who you got? Whenever we were on Party Nation the other day, I said Alan Richardson. I know everybody keeps fan casting him as Batman, but honestly, I'm not convinced that he would make a good Batman. And honestly, I never really have been. Shoot, okay. This is gonna sound typical coming out of me, because I mean, I wouldn't be me if I didn't bring this character up, but shoot, have Alan Richardson play Ted Grant if you're gonna have him play any DC character. Like, put a picture of Alan Richardson next to a comic picture of Ted Grant and tell me he couldn't do that. Aaron Paul? It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. Like minds, Jeffrey. Like minds.
What? What are you doing? No! Parker, do your job.
I thought Zach's Justice League cut was superior in every way.
Yes,
I think
sir.
the
Net base.
2017
You understand the web, don't you?
Justice League
Web?
film is horrible
It's a
beyond
job
words.
and a hobby.
Doc Octopus? You're a real doctor, right?
You're
All right.
never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time.
You know, that almost looks like Miles Morales in the picture. Almost. Okay, just making sure there's nothing back here that I'm missing. of character, I say we go with Gambit. Nice. Okay, I'm glad it did all that on its own, because that would have been a pain. Can Mysterio burn gold objects? Looks like he can. Sweet. Oh, I just realized, you know who I could totally use for this? Probably Super Skrull. All these Mr. Fantastic switches, I feel like Super Skrull could probably use them. Considering his abilities and all. So I'm trying to divvy it up a little bit from the main players that you saw in the story. Trying to add a little bit of variety. Whoa! Okay, that is one strong tentacle.
Victory is now within my reach.
Alright, so I really hope everything that we need is here. I'm seeing 5 things going off. One of them I'm pretty sure is Stan Lee. Okay, no, I'm seeing 6 things go off. Alright, can we get going? Alright, let's get Gambit out again. Uh-oh. Can Super Skrull do this? Yes, he can. He should, because he has the Things abilities. Sweet. I don't know what was up with that animation just then, but that looked a little funky. Actually, he can do this too. Man, this guy can just do everything. Between him and Stephen Strange, they can really do just about anything. Like, they might be the 2 single most versatile characters in the game. I see this over here. Oh, there's 5 of them? Did I just completely miss Stan Lee? Was he at an earlier spot in the level and I just missed him? flat out missed him. Let me make sure I didn't miss him, actually. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't miss him. Hold on. What? How am I getting hit up here? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did miss him. Alright, well, at least I got the mini-kits now. Those are our top priority. That's good. Because, yeah, it's one of my controversial opinions that not only do I think the first Thor film is a great film, it's also the best Thor film, and the only good one, in my opinion. Comic unlocked. Let's redo that because I completely missed Stan. What do we have this time? Galactus, Black Panther, Beta Ray Bill, and it looks like 2 characters we had before. Respect Alan's patch for Batman is acting. Just don't fit you. Yeah, hey Dwayne Johnson, you hear that? You hear that, Dwayne? Hope you were listening.
Reed Richards is continuously reconfiguring the layout of his labs.
Destroy them, my Octobots!
Did I not have a gold brick detector on? No, it's definitely on. Alright, so now that we're ignoring mini-kits, I can just try to get through this as fast as possible.
Hey, don't see
I don't have another character with a shield, though. I would have to make one. Because they don't have people like US Agent or Red Guardian in this game. Wait a minute. Union Jack doesn't have a shield, does he? No, I didn't think so. Alright, let's see if Super Skrull can use these Mr. Fantastic switches. Should be able to. No? Okay, I guess not. I guess the big 4 logo should be a giveaway. There's an Executioner, nice, ripped right out of Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
I'll be taking my leave now. Goodbye, substandard heroes.
Let's go here now. What the? Okay. Alright, Carnage, need you to help me there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I didn't hate everything about New 52, but I definitely thought Rebirth was a big step up. Didn't love everything about Rebirth either, but definitely thought it was better than New 52. That's for sure. Doesn't end up on Zakar. Well, I hope Thor doesn't devolve into an idiot. Hope that much at least. Wait, can Black Panther do this? No, apparently he's not smart enough. Strange can, though. That's reassuring to hear. Destroy these up here. You know, so I'll bring it back to this again. We were talking about Ted Grant a little bit ago. I'm actually surprised that and unless I'm just flat out forgetting, which if so, I feel really stupid. I don't even think Wildcat's been playable in one of the Lego games. Which mean those games have like almost everybody, so I'm surprised he wasn't included. Other JSA members like Stargirl were. Ah, nice. Yeah, and like he's in, EC Universe Online, but obviously the way that game works, you don't play as those characters. It's not in the Injustice games, which there's a part of me that kind of hopes that he makes it into Injustice 3, but that's probably not going to happen. If that does happen, though, you guys know I will be covering that instantly. Shoot, he would probably be my main in that game, to be fair. Because throughout the first two Injustice games, my main of the first one was Nightwing, and then my main of the second one was Green Arrow. Pretty sure Stan is. Actually, I can't remember exactly where. Yeah, the only Thor movie I love is the first one. I think it's one of the most underrated films in the MCU, really. That and Multiverse of Madness. What I would say are probably the two most underrated. I did love, by the way, that R. Lee Ermey, well-known drill sergeant and actor in films like Full Metal Jacket, he actually went on to voice Ted Grant whenever the character appeared in Brave and the Bold, which I thought was just so fitting. Even though, Dennis Farina is still the definitive voice of the character for me. 2? I didn't take your main in 1 though, did I? My main in 2 would have been Nightwing, but he technically wasn't in the game. See, in 2, I would go back and forth between,
You'll need to glide across that gap
let me
to
think.
catch up with him.
I would go back and forth between Green Arrow and Blue Beetle. And I would play as Batman a good amount, too. I don't know if I want to put myself through the task of trying to replicate my characters for Injustice 2. I don't even know if there's a way that I can recover all that data without having to play through it, but I'll see before I make any decisions regarding that game. Because part of me wonders if I might just be able to like log into
On
my
the wall. Do we have something that would fit
profile again on PSN in there. Maybe I could reclaim it all that way. What is going on with the car here? Oh, wait, that's Deadpool. That's Deadpool. Okay, I see it now. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do anything with that. I couldn't see what was in the car, but I can see now. Alright, let's get out Reed Richards. X. Oh, nice. Yeah, if we ever get, you know, anything a little more concrete on Injustice 3, then I will definitely release my character wish list in video format. I already kind of gave away what one of the entries is, but let's just say I have some unique choices. At least I think they're unique choices anyway. And also, you know, I would like it if they brought Deathstroke and Martian Manhunter back.
I don't think you'll be following
Didn't
me
like the suits
across
in Injustice 2.
here.
Nope, me
hero.
neither. And one of the videos that I'm working on right now and trying to get out is what exactly went so wrong with the character designs in Injustice 2. And I'll go more into that, obviously, in that video. I don't want to give too much of it away here. Yeah, I was really not a fan of them. Remy, come on, get up there. Okay, can I not? Okay, is it not working? What is going on here? Wait, item that's not the shield just not work? Oh, well that worked. The suits were very, very over-designed. I agree. Yeah, I was kind of a mean player in the first game when it came to Nightwing. I'd say him and Martian Manhunter were probably my two favorites. And he brings Zatanna back, she was fun. Hey, speaking of Beta Ray Bill, there he is. Just making sure he's not over here in a point where I might have missed. Nice, nice. Still has the same kind of ring to it. Terry. Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be fun. That's one Bat Family character that I wouldn't mind. But honestly, like, if we could stay away from the Bat Family characters as a whole, I think that would really help. No, don't turn invisible. I don't need you doing that. Is it just me, or did he look really angry when he was invisible just then? Jane in this film? Can you stop playing hide and seek with these guys, please? Daredevil, can you do that? There we go. Let's just bonk him on the head. Does Daredevil count as a web-slinging character? I don't think so. Even though in the Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects game, Daredevil did kind of function as a web-slinging character there, because his swinging that he did on his billy club was kind of similar in practice to how Spider-Man and Venom would go around with their web swinging. That was a fun game. A lot of people hated on it, but I thought it was fun.
What? What are you doing? No! Parker, do your job. I want some play for bugle stories on the net thing or interface.
Yes, sir. Netface.
You understand the web, don't you?
The web? Yeah, it's a job and a hobby.
Doc Octopus? You're a real doctor, right? Because I have a pain right here, and it goes down there. Ooh, if I bend over there, then wow.
Your cheap health plan doesn't cover office visits.
Let's go ahead and skip that. I'm pretty sure Stanley's around
You're
here.
never gonna catch me. You're wasting your time.
Problem is, I still don't see like a gold brick indicator thing going off. Wait, oh no, it's definitely up there, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's up here, actually. I don't know why it's not going off, but... There he is. There's our boy. Alright, yeah, I don't know why my thing wasn't working there. Ability mode, parents of the gods. Oh, nice. Yeah, just revamp DCU Online. That'd be fun. And actually, and I'm gonna go over this more in a video that I'm coming out with. But if this new Lego Batman game that's coming out does well, I think that it could kind of garner in some new Lego solo games from other Justice League characters that could get that same level of care and attention. Hey, look, guys. It's Tony Stark. And it's also Tony Stark. Didn't even plan that, but it's funny. No, so I personally like DC Universe Online. Oh, I got no mini-kits in here. What do we got? We got Strange, Wolverine, Galactus, Odin, and I couldn't see the rest. Hey, yeah, I haven't played
Within the Oscorp building's high security
ECU Online for a number of years now, but no, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
New chemical and genetic technologies.
In the early 2010s, I played it a good amount. Oh yeah, this is the Goblin level, isn't it? The Goblin and Venom level. Oh, wow! all I had to do to get a True Believer that time was just enter the level. Why are you guys able to hurt me? Alright. Easy enough. I think the Stan Lee Imperial is actually pretty easy to spot in this level, so even if the thing doesn't go off, I should still be able to find it. that. And now get out Gambit again. Alright, this needs Magneto, I believe. Nice. Can Magneto do this? No, he can't. Just match these up to the picture there on the right. And that'll do it. Red, yellow, and white. Okay. All the Transformers tie-in games, like what, like War of Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, those? I haven't played those in a minute. Let's get up Mysterio and blast that thing. Alright, now we need a big character. You know what, let's go with Ultimate Goblin. This is his home turf, after all. A tale of two goblins here, ladies and gents. Alright, switch back to Cap. Where is Cap? There's Cap. Alright, Norman Osborn's doing his happy dance over there. The hologram of him is, anyway. I'm assuming that's who that is. Alright, Doctor Strange going against the Goblin, very No Way Home style. I played the one based off the first movie, that was Deadpool.
Caution.
I played the one based off the first film, and then played the War for Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron games. Transformers Devastation, which is a game that I'll be playing at some point in this Lost Levels series, is a fantastic game that is, it's basically Transformers G1, but on modern systems. And yeah, like that tailors to the, Transformers that I favor. Yeah, that game is amazing. The only, I guess, con you could say I have with that game is I wish that it allowed you to play as more than 5 Autobots. Blade doesn't have grenades or anything, does he? No, just a sword. Yeah. Oh, man, this place is just full of Spider-Man villains. Hallway, we're gonna find puzzles. Alright, how do you get that to open? actually, let's go with Phoenix. Can I not? Does the mojo not reach from here?
Spidey
Guess not.
sense. Something close by.
Okay, let's work this out. Oh. Oh wait, yeah, Strange can do that. I forgot. Man, this guy really can do anything. If I've said it once, I've said it a dozen times. But yeah, Strange and Super Skrull, probably the two most versatile characters. Can he go in here? Of course he can. Wait. Mysterio, what are you doing all the way down here? I actually wonder, can Mysterio go down these things? I doubt it, but let's see. Ah! Oh, cool. Oh, it's just like Strange, too. I thought he might have been able to, but I wasn't sure. Looks like he knows just enough of a parlor trick to get through that stuff. Nice job, Beck. You know what? Let's keep it on with the Spider-Man villain for that thing. Let's go with Electro.
That switch.
Craven, do you have the sharp object they require? No? Okay, no you don't. Worth a shot. Let's go with Beast. I thought maybe Craven's spear would have counted as a sharp object.
I never miss.
Alright, now let's go back to Mysterio. Man, I'm learning all new things about this game even still. No! Beck, don't do that. Damn it. Okay. Oh, and it can go invisible, too! Oh, which actually will lend itself perfectly for this segment coming up. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. But you know what? Just to prove that it can be done anyway. Alright, well you guys, neither one of you are web-slinging characters. So I will bring out a villain who is. Let's go with Venom. Alright. Yeah, let's just use Hawkeye to get out of that one. Alright, let's just build this thing and get up here. Nice, nice. Yeah, mine typically goes up day after Thanksgiving, so Black Friday. Right, and there's Venom. People people would probably compare that Venom to Topher Grace right there, because he's smaller than your average Venom. Let's see if I can solve all of these. So 4 mini kits, and we need Stanley. Okay, there's a Venom puddle in there that I see that I can get to. Rather Strange can actually get to that on his own. Oh, actually, Wolverine, come down here. You can actually help with this. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's go with Goblin. Whoa, I don't know where that glider went. Can a big character do anything here? No, unfortunately not. Wait, actually, no, I can do this with Super Scroll. Don't know what we're building over here. Oh, nice. Giant spider. Whoa! You definitely don't want this guy taken over by a symbiote. We can go build all that stuff down there. And whoa, 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 get away from me, get away. Get away, symbiotes, don't make me lose these pieces. Even though I don't think that can actually happen. Another giant spider, great. This is about to look like the Spider Slayers episode of the animated series. Or I guess I should say the Spider Slayers two-parter. So that's done there. Whoa! Get out of there, Strange. Let's trash all this stuff. Oh, there's the venom puddle, I think. Actually, nope. Wait, hold on. I was about to say, I thought Spider-Man could go into it for a second. I was very confused. I was like, he doesn't have a symbiote. But even if you're wearing Spider-Man's black costume, I don't think he can go into it. And there's the third spider. It's gonna knock that door down. And mini kit. Nice. Just go invisible with Strange, man. It feels so satisfying. And we can just use characters to just zip past some of the other puzzles that took us a while before. Alright, so we have 4 mini kits left, and we need to still find Stan. Stan should actually be nearby, if I'm not mistaken. He's in like one of these containment rooms, isn't he? Yeah, I think he's right by here. Unless I'm wrong, which I've been wrong before, but I don't think I'm wrong about that. That's another Venom puzzle that Strange is able to cheat his way through. I did not realize Strange was this versatile in this game. Whoa. Easy. I think Skrull can do this, though. Oh, I don't want you to go invisible. I want you to do that. There we go. That's one annoying part of this level is to keep having to worry about that. I'm guessing Super Skrull is probably not smart enough for this. Oh, he is. Nice. Far be it from me to doubt a Skrull's intelligence. I mean, after how stupid Secret Invasion made them look, can you blame me? All these guys. We have released the Kraken. Alright, so now let's get out Iceman. Take care of these bozos first. Alright, there we go. Is that Stan? confused why it wasn't working for a minute. Oh, that's a mini kit. Say, that didn't look like Stan. Oh yeah, if I don't swap Ghost Rider out, he's gonna just never stop laughing. That gets annoying very quickly. Oh, Goblin just kamikazed onto that guy. And I can't see. Let's get out Mysterio now. See if Mysterio's got enough illusions to get himself out of this mess. So what is it? 8 mini kits? Okay. Look how many friggin' studs we have, it's insane. Oh, Strange, are you stuck on something over there? I don't think I need to do the Hawkeye thing, so should be good in that regard. Oh, this is a save point. Oh yeah, that's always pretty rewarding whenever you get the opportunity to do that. Now, let's see if I remember how to open this door. I really don't think it has anything to do with the Hawkeye thing. But, I mean, I can always do it. Okay, not in there. Mysterio can't fly, can he? No, I didn't think so. Well, yeah, that's definitely something you want to do. That's one of the main reasons why I think the DCEU really struggled, is because, you know, even though I don't dislike Man of Steel as a movie, I think it's a bad foundation for a shared universe. Oh. You stay there, Strange. Keep all these guys away. And I wish villains like this, like Mysterio, were playable in the Ultimate Alliance games. You fight Mysterio in the first one, but it's not the same. Oh yeah, it's a big sound thing to make the symbiote weak. You know what? Just to be a jerk, let's do it as Carnage. Venom's like, ugh, awful music. Alright, now I need Magneto for, I think, actually a couple things in here. You don't have sharp objects, do you? No, I didn't think so. I'm just testing out other characters to see what they can do. Does blade work? I mean, that sword's pretty sharp. No, I guess not. Okay. Well, Black Cat works. Maybe. Black Cat can be a solution to every problem.
Hey, don't you?
So there's Stan. There's our 9th mini-kit, and I see the 10th up ahead. Uh-oh. Honestly, that blinking dot on the screen is almost making this a little more creepy. Not cool, Brock. Not cool. Let's bring out Gambit now. Can Cat do this? Guess not. Sadness. Spider-Woman can't she? No, I didn't think so. Let's go to Super Skrull then.
You know,
let's get all the way up here. You guys can just back off. Nobody has to get hurt. Except you, for all the stupid things you're about to try. Oh. Oh, now I can't see anything except for all these guys that are just bum rushing me. Okay, can you guys stop so I can see for a moment? Jeez. Okay, I'm trying to build. Oh, those are cosmic bricks. That's why it wasn't working.
You should be able to use your power cosmic here.
I knew something was off. Alright, and that's it. we can go ahead and get out of here.
Hey, don't.
Hearing more Excelsior is always nice. And we might do a few more of these. Maybe like one or two more. Depending on how fast they go, I don't
I'm
know.
all over this game. At what point do I stop being a cameo and start being a star?
You're the star in all our hearts, Stan, don't worry. Claw marks and a shield. Ah, nice. There's nothing else out in the city that I can do, right? Yeah, so now there's 11 Stan Lees left. Just making sure I got all of these. All these races are DLC races. Alright, so we are all done with that one, we're all done with that one, we're all done with that one. Let's go ahead and do, this is the Iron Man, Hulk, and Wolverine one, right? Yeah, I think so. So we have Strange, Super Skrull, Symbiote, Spider-Man, and I couldn't see the rest. So yeah, we'll do maybe one or two more of these. And then I really think we'll be able to finish this
Located
game
on
in the
Manhattan's
next time
East
we
Coast,
stream it.
The highest security area of Rikers Island
I really
Maximum
do think we
Security
will.
Penitentiary is known as the Raft. Looking for
And
the
we
worst
might
of the
be able to
worst in
finish Arkham
supervillainy?
City by the end of the year
You'll find
too,
them here.
but I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't know. Good. Skip that. Seen that already. There's Sabretooth. Pretty small Sabretooth, but still Sabretooth. Is that Deadpool in the helicopter again? That didn't take long.
Hey, don't see you.
Oh no! We don't have a bridge anymore. Yeah, I don't know if anybody would really fault you for that one, Dalton. Strange, come on, you are not very quick on your feet, are you? Alright, Odin, let's switch you over to Beast.
This might require...
Alright. Since there are a good amount of mutants featured in this one, let's have some mutants make a name for themselves. think Beast can do the crawling ability too, right? He has that? I can't see what that is. Oh, that's what that was. Whoa! And she drowned. Let's get Carnage out now just because I need a web swinging character for that. And Carnage went for a swim. And bring out another mutant. Let's go with Iceman. What is that, a fishing pole? Yep, it sure is. Alright, let's cast out. Oh, we got a big one. We got a bite. And, wouldn't exactly do us good to toss that one back. Can Venom do the wall crawling thing too? I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Okay, yeah, he can. I had a feeling he could. And I guess the fact that he could do that gave him so much of a splitting headache that he grew big and turned into Gambit. Gambit, I'm gonna trade you for Colossus. Hello. Grab the thing. Why can you not grab the thing? Does it need to be Hulk? Let's see if I can just do it this way. See if I can cut out the middleman, save a little bit of time. Oh, I do see that down there. Can Polaris do this? She should be able to, right? You would think. Where is Polaris? No. So yes, she can, but that guy knocked me down. Can I not go in there? Okay. Alright, there's 4 mini kits. And a few heads. What, Shailene Woodley, or is it somebody that never actually played MJ? She played her? Interesting. Don't leave us in suspense now. Colossus back out. Natural redhead. I was gonna say, don't tell me it's Emma Stone. Still Gwen? Ah. Oh, the leader. Looking a lot better than he did in Brave New World. Not sure, Dalton, who you got. How's this guy supposed to stop? Karen Gillan? Interesting pick. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and get Rhodey out of that little spell there. Alright, can we not get in here? Can we really not get in here? Come on. So we weren't able to get in that way? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. We'll see how much time's left after I finish this one, and then make a decision after that. What the hell? I don't know what just happened there. I really should be able to get into here. I don't know why I can't. Flash. Understandable. Alright, well, he's sleeping with his little teddy bear. Switch over to Strange. Well, I guess Ant-Man could have done that too, so didn't actually need to do that, but hey, I love Strange, so. Get up here with Gambit. Name's Gambit, mon ami. Remember it. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and just use some Storm.
I summon the power of the storm.
I actually don't know why I did that. There's a guard that, yeah, so that's just a normal guard. There's Deadpool. There's Stan Lee. And then there's Sabretooth. Had to go jump at the camera, try to give us a heart attack. Yeah, the only thing that would have broken the suspension of disbelief for me, like if they were to bring Andrew Garfield over, like he wouldn't, you know, because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Andrew Garfield is actually taller than Robert Downey Jr., so seeing those two next to each other, you would have looked at Spider-Man and been like, is that supposed to be a kid? Really? So, don't know if the suspension of disbelief would have fully worked there. And, you know, I like all three live-action Spider-Man as well to a degree. I don't love every movie. There's really only there's one movie that there's two movies I don't particularly like, but all three live-action Spider-Man are great as Spider-Man. Even if I don't love every movie. Yeah, I had a feeling Andrew Garfield was taller, so I rest my case that I made. Ow! Web-slinging characters. What's it asking me to use those for? I see it now. Uh-oh, he's angry. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to... actually, yeah, I was about to say, we have Symbiote Spider-Man as a preset, so... go ahead and use him here. And then we'll switch up to Mysterio. Is that not a reach from all the way up here? Do I have to stand up here? Whoopsie. Oh yeah, let's just use Super Scroll. Okay, maybe I'll just do it from here. There we go. Seven. Is this Magneto? No, actually, this. Is this Magneto? Okay, it is. Wasn't sure. Man, they are really hiding this thing, aren't they? Spider-Man are interesting. Which Amazing Spider-Man? I didn't like the second one. I really do like the first one. I think it's underrated. Even though I was trashing on the first one for a while just because at the time it came out, I was kind of that butthurt fan. I was a prototype Snyder fan, so I got all my, entitled fanness, or I got most of that gone before the whole Snyder stuff started kicking in. But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the second one. Suit looks great. Garfield was great. Emma Stone was great. The swinging and the action and the music were good, but everything else? Yikes. And then I also don't like Far From Home that much.
You made it just in time for the big escape.
There's Carnage, Red Skull, and Rhino, and Stanley.
Time to finish this. Finally, come at me, bub.
Okay. We still haven't found Stan yet. I think he might be in the final segment where it's just Hulk and Wolverine. Okay, I know I need a big character, so let me, I'll use Colossus. Probably, actually, no, I'll use Goblin. Because I know it doesn't really matter, but it feels counterintuitive to use somebody like Colossus against Magneto. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that whenever they do the reboot, that we actually have, a Prime Age Hank Pym as Ant-Man. Did you see him? He just stood over there. He's like, no, I don't want to build that. He was just like, huh. I've never actually seen that animation before. That's funny. See, I wish he could shoot out fireballs and stuff like in the Ultimate Spider-Man video game. Fighting the monster goblin in that game, by the way, was damn difficult. sorry, I just gotta see that again. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't know why I find that so funny. Be almost done with this segment. Both of these. Now, Norman. Oh, he was in the air for a second. He was levitating.
Nothing can stop us now. Can't see.
Interesting choices. Yeah, all three of the villains in Amazing 2 were trash. But then again, you know, like you have somebody like Paul Giamatti who's just... He's just, I don't know, like it's like they gave him, you know, 5 Red Bulls and a mound of cocaine, so he's just over there going, Spider-Man, which I don't even know what I just said, and I don't know what he said either. Then you got Electro, who... Why? That's all I'm going to ask is why? And then Harry Osborn, Green Goblin. When you said Spider-Man said no, you meant you said no. Oh, man. No, that was... Oh, that was bad. That was bad. And you know, I never thought Paul Giamatti's Rhino could look amazing in comparison to anything else. And then Kraven the Hunter came out. Yeah. Oh, move it, you big green bastard. What am I doing? Okay, can you stop breathing your garlic breath into my face? Switch over to Mysterio now. It's a Sandman puzzle, I believe. Yep. Sand cannon, fire! I missed Stan again? miss Stan again. Doggone it. I think I might have missed him. Oh wow. It's an interesting Ant-Man cast. Yeah, I think I missed Stan in this one. Alright, well, let me just go ahead and back out of here. At least I got all the mini kits. Alright, so we'll pop in here, get Stan, and then I'll probably call it. So we got Symbiote Spider-Man and Super Skrull again.
Located off Manhattan's East Coast, the
I really wish we
area
could skip
of
this
Rikers
stuff.
Island Maximum Security Penitentiary is known as the Raft. Looking for the worst of the worst in supervillainy? You'll find them here.
Oh, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is your Janet casting? It's not in this area, but I do think I know where it is. Yeah, there he is. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, I got right out of there before I did what I was supposed to do. My bad, Stan. I'm coming. Oh, this is fitting. Let's have Spider-Man save Stan Lee to end it here.
Something close by.
Let's go ahead and pop out of here now. Do I want to do one more?
Why is it that everywhere I go, some super shenanigans are never far behind?
Yeah, no, I think...
Excelsior!
you know, I think we made good progress in this one. I'll just switch to some other characters here. So, yeah, we don't have a whole lot left. Yeah, I agree, Jeffrey. Kenobi was pretty good. Wasn't perfect, but I liked it. So, yeah, we cleared out all this stuff in the city, or for the most part at least. So next time we're going to be popping through the rest of the levels to get the rest of the Stan Lee Imperils. And then there's one more thing that we have to do after that, and I kind of saved this one for last intentionally. You'll see these things down here, these little paper icons, these little picture icons. I saved those for last intentionally, so after we get through all the Stan Lee stuff next time, then we'll be doing this. And yeah, the Stan Lee stuff shouldn't take too long because, you know, this time we went and got through the rest of the gold bricks, unlocked the rest of the characters, did, you know, all the help me things you can see up there. We did all those, and you know, we got Union Jack. We did that brick apple quest, which is so tedious, but thankfully we got through it pretty quickly. And how many more? Let's see, one second. Find me a story icon. There we go. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that add up? Yes, it does. Okay. So we have 10 Stan Lees to save, and then that last mission there, those last series of things right there, because this is actually more than one little quest. So that'll probably take up the rest of one more stream. And my prediction from a few streams ago actually looks to be true, because I made a prediction like around stream 6 of this game, around stream 5 or 6, that we would be done with this game in no more than 10 streams. This is stream 8, and we're already really close. So I think we could potentially finish this in 9 streams, which would be pretty cool. Just swing around a little bit because it's fun. It really is fun. You know, for being a Lego game too, like a 2013 Lego game, the swing controls for this really aren't too bad, I gotta say. But you know what we will do? We'll swing on over to here. And I just wanted to do the drop one more time, but I will save on top of the helicarrier. But instead of, you know, taking the easy way and, you know, just porting up there, I'm going to actually take a vehicle to go up there. Where are we going to get a vehicle for that, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you did ask. Because we're actually going to go over here, underneath the X-Mansion. Make the Ultimate Alliance games or remaster them. Yeah, unfortunately, if you didn't get them during the PS4 Xbox One sale that went from like 2016 to 2018, you unfortunately can't get them. Thankfully, I was able to get them in that time frame. So if anybody is wanting to relive those memories, I am going to do Let's Plays of both of those next year, if you guys are interested in seeing that. Yeah, actually, next year is looking to be a pretty stacked year for me, not only in terms of YouTube and, you know, trips and events and stuff like that, but just kind of life, period. So, we're going to see how that goes, that's for sure. You know what? We're playing as Spider-Man. We might as well use the spider copter. Spider copter, there it is. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to let's play those games. I hope that whenever they do come out, that you guys will enjoy them. Oh, whoa, controls for this thing are a little fuzzy. Okay, yeah, the controls for this thing are not the best, I gotta say. Oh, look at that landing. Look at that. Landing on the helicopter blade. Only Spider-Man can do something like that. Alright, Spider-Copter, you were fun for all of 10 seconds. And now you must go. Yeah, the controls on that thing are really not the best. Jack and Daxter. Yeah, no, I will. I am going to get some progress done on that very, very soon. So, it's not a long game. It's really not. Life just threw me a lot of curveballs, and I hadn't been able to get through that as much as I would have liked to. But no, it's definitely going to be done. And that's the thing. I don't want to rush uploads out too quickly. Actually, you know what? If I'm going to talk for a minute, I might as well switch screens and throw some music behind me. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go with that same one I've used prior. Nope, that's an ad. I don't need an Amazon ad. No, thank you. Let me just loop that. Alright. Alright, so yeah, this was our 8th LEGO Marvel stream. Before I talk for a few minutes, I just want to scroll up here to everybody that we had in chat today. We had Darren, we had Dalton, we had Keyblade Master Jeffrey, we had Cameron, we had Tony. Are there any others in here that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. Scrolling through here, I don't think I forgot anybody. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'd like to give everybody who stopped by their mention. Alright, so yeah, just scroll through. If I missed your name, I apologize. If you were just lurking, not chatting, greatly appreciate the viewership. But yeah, I am definitely going to get through Jack and Daxter in the coming months. There is definitely a lot that I want to do next year, but you know, there are still things that are on the chopping block that I do need to get out there. And again, I don't want to give dates for it, just in case I'm not able to meet those dates. But there are definitely a lot of things that I am excited to bring to you guys, and I hope you enjoy it whenever it does arrive. And I will say it has been fun to do things like shorts too. It's been fun to, just experiment with those, see what I can do. And on the viewership side, they have been good too. They have been pretty good. Let me last few comments here. DC created a new Justice League called Justice League Red. Justice League Red lineup: Deadman, Cyborg, Power Girl, and Cyborg and an AI version of Red Tornado. Huh. That's interesting. A lot of people love them. Never heard of the franchise until a few years ago. Well, hopefully the Let's Play episodes that I come out with will teach you a little bit more about the franchise. Hopefully that's something that can be accomplished, because I love that first Jak and Daxter game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, just on its own, but I also love the trilogy. I don't know if I'm gonna Let's Play the other two games. One, because Jak 2 is brutally difficult, but also I just don't know if I'm gonna do all three of them, because like there are certain games that I love to bits, but I'm not convinced that I would be able to bring out the best Let's Play for them, if that makes any sense. But no, like I have a list written down of things that I want to Let's Play, so that's definitely gonna be something that I look at. Yeah, so we have our next stream coming up is gonna be yet another Skyrim stream. No matter how many times I go back to that one, it's always a blast. And I had been looking for an excuse to replay that one before the Lost Levels series started, and then that one kind of gave me an excuse to really, I guess, start from scratch again, but this time get to relive through that experience with you guys. So that just makes the experience of getting all that data back even more memorable. So yeah, as far as where you can see me throughout the week, the Nerdcast on Mondays and Thursdays, Party Nation on Tuesdays, Council of Creators on Wednesdays, and yeah, in between now and this next Sunday, I'm going to try my best to get a few uploads out. I'm really going to push for that, see what I can get released. For those of you in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving this upcoming Thursday. I know those of you in places like Canada already celebrated the U.S. A month ago. Or I've celebrated the U.S. Wow, words. Celebrated Thanksgiving a month ago. That's the word I was trying to say, but then it got switched around. Yes, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the U.S. Good luck on any of your Black Friday endeavors. Whenever we come back for next Sunday, share some of your Black Friday haul, share what you guys got. I can share a little bit of what I received too, if you guys would be interested in seeing any of that. I could even do a video on it if you guys wanted to. I don't know how interested you guys are in that or not, but yeah, I will definitely do my best to get some uploads out in between now and our next stream. And I really do think we're going to beat LEGO Marvel in the next stream that we do of it. A while back I predicted less than 10. The next LEGO Marvel stream will be the 9th, and I really think that will be the last one. If I really, give it my all, I really think we can pull it off. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and yes, you guys will, see me throughout the week on those other shows that I mentioned, but as far as right here on this channel, doing what we do here, I will see you guys on the next Sunday, and yeah, everybody have a safe week. Thank you for tuning in, and whatever uploads I'm able to get out in between now and Sunday, I hope you enjoy them. Peace out.